welcome back to Cosmic Express. I'm Dear Darling, and all aboard, we're back to the part. I forgot what I say. I don't even know what level we're on. Looks like we made good progress. Okay, so we got this one, we got that one, this one. I'm just pointing out obvious white stars to you now. Okay, so let's try this one. Why not? I don't think we've tried this one at least. So this one needs to go to the top, and that one needs to go to the bottom. Okay, let's have a look at our solution right now. What is the crux of a solution? I don't even know if it is a crux of a solution. I guess being efficient. I guess this sort of like nice sort of go round and round and then deliver either of them. But that's actually interesting. A thing to point out is the fact because of the way this is set up, we can have any two deliveries on either side as our final delivery. It doesn't have to be these two. Like these two would equally be as deliverable as those two, you know. And I guess this entire level is also symmetrical. Actually, is our force deliveries are symmetrical. So this, so whatever our solution is going to be have a rotational equivalent, I suppose, of the other side, which is, I guess, useful. I think it'd be an act of madness to try and divine that as as a method of solution. I'm just trying to think. Do I want these to be my first or last delivery? My hunch is I want these to be my first delivery. I'm not really sure why. It just sort of feels right. Because I mean, it's not so much it feels right, but like we didn't go through this middle gap, I suppose, this time around. Why not let's go through the middle gap? So I picked up the orange and purple. We need to go to the outside. That's not the easiest to do. No, I don't even want to deliver you there. That's actually an interesting point. How do we... What if we, like, grabbed you two and just went like this? Just like an absolute insane moment. What am I holding? Purple, orange? I mean, that delivers the two things. It's not very useful, I don't think. What am I holding? Hold on. Okay, well that delivers the two things we need. The problem is, this is going to lead us with having to deliver this one and this one on the outside, which is not possible. So this is probably not the solution. My hunch is we do have to go through the center, but it's not easy to see what we need to do at the center. Because it's not easy to get to the outside again. I wonder if I do want to be doing these two first. Then grab these two. Deliver like this. Grab this. Deliver like this, like this. Does that work? I think that might work. That might have been one of the fastest ways we've sold one of these start levels. That's crazy. Sometimes, as I said, wait, what? Is that not right? I thought I did it. Let's not get overconfident. You know, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Oh, I'm going the wrong way round. I don't want to deliver you to the outside. Okay. This does seem like a general idea of what we need to do, though. So, how about instead I grab you two? And then what? No, what I want to do is what? I mean, it'd be nice if this was our final move, so then we could do something like this. I wonder if we can do that and get back in. Like, what if we did this? Came back around to grab these two, deliver those two. If only we could make it out. This would be a really cool solution if that worked. Unfortunately, it doesn't, so back to the drawing board. I mean, this feels like a pretty strong start to do something like this. I wonder if no, we can't really use the collision to our advantage because we had to still go down like this. So it's like we grab this, do this, then grab these two. I don't even know which ones we have left to deliver, but that should cover all our bases. So we grab it inside one, delivered it to the outside. And yeah, okay, there we go. It didn't require much adjustment, I think. As still the same sort of general idea, but as I said, oh, we even made a nice little heart. As I said, you know, sometimes you just need a break, and you know, it's been a while since I last played Cosmic Express, and we just knocked it out of the park. Where's even monolith for this one? Oh, it's up here. Okay, so we are currently not delivering like that. So we need to deliver cross country essentially. Okay, so what is the crux of the delivery idea in this one? I don't know why we do this loopy thing at the beginning. It seems a bit unnecessary. I mean, this one seems very straightforward, to be perfectly honest. Like, that seems like a very straightforward solution. This monolith does change things up a bit. How do we... I mean, I wonder if we can do a similar sort of thing, except for we reach all the way across to deliver here. And then pick you up. The thing is, it's hard to pick you up and then deliver. You here. So I guess we had to... What if we reached all the way across? No, hold on. To grab you. And then you. Now this might be getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with gas, as they say. Almost cooking with gas. It doesn't quite work out, does it? No, we need to deliver this orange one. Hold on. We put down that purple. That's fine. Now we're holding 2 oranges. So we need to deliver one of you. I feel like this might be the general idea. At least this seems promising to me. To grab you first, so then we can now freely deliver you and move about in this area. A bit more unrestricted feels like a nice benefit. We are holding a purple first. So we'd have to deliver like this. Which seems a little backwards. I do want to deliver you here though. Right? Actually, this picks you up, so then we could deliver you like this. Hold on. This seems like a promising start. We grab you, we put you in the second seat, deliver you, grab you, put you in first seat, grab you in second seat, and then we are holding an orange purple, and then it literally doesn't matter how you get delivered. I'm on a roll today. My word. I think Cosmic Express has just unlocked my brain. Or probably the break I took has very much unlocked it. Yep, there we go. Locked in another monolith. Oh my god, what is going on? It's fantastic. It's so random playing puzzle games, because sometimes you just on an absolute roll, and sometimes you just have absolutely no idea what to do for the entirety of it. Oh man, I hate the crossover level. So, where's the monolith? You're over here. Okay, what is even going on right now? Let's sort of just visually follow it. We start out, and I don't know why we do this, just to get around, I suppose. To grab 2 purples, to deliver the 2 purples, to grab 2 more oranges, to deliver 2 more oranges, and then we do a bit of a crisscross, I suppose. Oh, we do it like this, so we can grab one on this side and one on that side. So we want to do a similar sort of thing. In fact, it almost seems like this answer would just work if we just did this. Ah, no, we can't. We need to pick you up at some point. I mean, it doesn't really almost work. I'm going to be honest, but Okay, I think we need to do something completely different, and I'm not convinced that's going to work out as a solution, although it is something I feel like I should keep in mind the general idea of. No, maybe not. You know, I don't know if any of these like second the monolith solutions have been at all similar to the previous ones. I mean, it's like they're intentionally designed to be completely different spins on solving the same level. So, I I wonder if it is more beneficial to actually just completely reset or actually try and build off a space. This one's quite difficult, and I'm notoriously not so good at these crossroad levels. I mean, I do like the idea of grabbing this first, and then, well, the thing is, if we grab this first, we kind of have to go around. Just by nature of a design of a level. But I wonder if we can avoid all that somehow. I mean, this is not the way how, but... it's just a bit hard to get started in this one. I wonder if we deliver the inside purple on orange first. That... I don't know if that seems plausible. That seems quite implausible, I would almost argue. Yeah, because now we have to cross over this invisible boundary somehow. Multiple times, where we can only do it once. Also notably trapped. And I don't mean the CBBC show. Poof. How do we even get started on this one? It feels a bit inefficient to go through the crossroad first, is all I can really say. So it does feel like we need to go up and down. And also, I suppose, notably, this level also has a symmetrical solution. No, not the solution is symmetrical. I mean, the solution can be flipped and it is still valid, is what I mean. I just realised I've been saying, like, misnomers this entire time, which is not in my vein. I mean, it's really hard to think of a different start other than this. I mean, it's really hard to think of anything apart from this. I wonder if we can deliver you first. The answer is no. Survey says no. How did we do it? But I wonder if we could do a similar sort of thing. Like, ignore that for now. Is it possible to grab you and then deliver you first? The answer is no, but what if we picked you up along the way? Is it possible for us to, like, do this and loop around to grab you? Kind of defeats the point of a crossover, I suppose, when we do something like that, though. Because we still need, like, an escape. We can't ever do anything like that. But it does feel like there's some sort of potential in grabbing you first, delivering you, then coming back down to do this. Deliver you two over there. But it doesn't really work up here. It'd be nice if we could grab you, then somehow deliver you over there, but we don't really have enough room for that. Wouldn't it be nice if we already... I mean, we have a lot of space down here, which I wonder if it's something we are underutilising. I mean, that's obviously not even remotely helpful, but still. I mean, it's sort of like this idea of folding our rail upon ourselves again to make sure we don't get tangled up. Because this one, the problem is we had to go sort of, if there's an invisible line here, or now a very visible line, we had to sort of like go back and forth multiple times, but we only have one crossover point, so we had to be very careful about when we cross over this line. We always have to efficiently be doing something. Basically. Thing is, that's not the easiest thing to really think of how to do. What conclusions can I draw from having to deliver these two to those two? Well, obviously these two thus had to go to these two. It's not as restrictive as I would like. I mean, it should be as restrictive because, I mean, there's probably only a handful of solutions, of similar solutions to this level, but it's not very easy to see what to do. I'm not particularly convinced as well by this sort of idea of a solution which has a huge like bridge like this which goes round, but hey ho. We'd have to grab these two and get out, and then somehow grab you. Actually, this is not that bad an idea. If we just had one more space, like if we had one more row beneath it, it'd be fantastic. Because then we could deliver you two here somehow, and then if we just grabbed you two, we could go whoop, 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 and that would be an exit. Interesting. Very interesting. But the problem is right now is we're forced to grab you first. I don't want to grab you first because that would force me to deliver you first. So I need to grab you two, but the only way I can do that is by going through here and grabbing you like this. But then you are now impossible to grab. I mean, this is pretty close. All but one. Which, I wonder... Okay, well, probably that means that this is not actually the right solution, but it's got a very intriguing start to it, which is why it sort of captivated me so. What if we started out by grabbing you, delivering you, grabbing you to... Oh no, we can't get out. That's a shame. I'm basically sort of just trying to cheat the system of this invisible line we need to cross. Easier said than done, though. I think doing stuff like that is quite unhelpful is a problem. I don't really know, to be honest. Like, this feels like an enticing start to this level. So I'm like leaning really far backwards. My chair's also quite high up, but it feels like a nice start to this level. I just can't connect with threads of what we have to do. Because this also feels like a nice ending for the level. But what's in the middle is a bit of a question mark, and also I think impossible. I don't think this is something which can be done through this current setup, which is... I guess it's not outrageous to think of, so... it was a reset, but what else can we possibly do? I think I'm getting too stuck on the idea of trying to stick around the outside to do our first sort of deliveries, but I can't really see what to do when starting from the middle, because the problem is, there is also a line here. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to cross it. Theoretically, it'd be nice if we didn't have to cross it at all, but that's not particularly feasible with the amount of space we got. And doing stuff like that feels quite unhelpful. Mainly because grabbing you two is not something I want to do. I wonder if there's a way to deliver you without delivering to those boxes yet. What if we just did something crazy? Because I know this was a solution in a different one where we basically just started off by you going like whoop and just doing one of these deliveries just like that. I mean, the thing is, obviously, we can't get back, but imagine if there's a crossroad here, we'd have solved it. So we need to be a bit more efficient about this rather than doing it like that, per se. Instead of crossing through like that, why don't we cross over this way? No, because I don't want to deliver to you is a problem. Do you think it's possible the solution we requires no use of this? That would be pretty wild. I cannot imagine this would even come close to sniffing at the solution. Because then we'd have to do this and then somehow get back again. I did like that thing we had, I don't know. Of just like sort of boldly beelining through and grabbing something. What if we grab these two? No. We're just sort of grabbing one and then going with it, you know? So if this grabs these two. So that grabs those two. We deliver those two. The thing is, we can't get back up again. Because we had to avoid you, because we don't want to deliver you. Is there a way around that? I guess we can grab two purples to begin with. I think we're going to have to save this for next time. I don't know how much more of an attempt I'll give on this. It seems quite difficult. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been not Spiritfarer. This has been Cosmic Express. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.